Well, hello there, everyone. It is your amazing host here. It is Tima right now. How is everyone doing on this Sunday's edition? I'm doing excellent. Anyway, I will discuss my social media accounts when this video is completely over. Now, I want you guys and girls to sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab something to eat, or grab something to drink, or maybe, just maybe, you want to chill like a villain and hear my thoughts, my opinions on this subject. And of course, the link will be down below, or the article will be down below. It'll be neither because it is a review time of last night's pay per view, or PLE. It's called Money in the Bank Live from Los Angeles, California, Hollywood, right? Okay. Now, the the video package was awesome. I'm glad they did some pyro. They need to do that more often. Now, for old school wrestling fanatic myself, I really wish WWE went back in time and used like a Titantron instead of like they do it in today's modern era. But I guess they don't want to do that kind of thing, you know. And another thing is why every stage it seems like it's the same. I guess they don't want to put no effort in Money Bank. I know it's not WrestleMania, but it'd be nice to keep everything different, not the same. That's just my quick hot take. It's not really complaining. It's like my hot take. You guys agree? Disagree? Now, the first match of the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, or PLE, it's the women's one. Okay? Now, did a right woman win? Absolutely. She's on fire with this gimmick. Now, will she be the very first one to try to cash in and have a failed attempt? It's going to happen eventually. Because it's not really fair. Why is the women 100% and the guys are not 100%? The guy used to be 100%. And I guess McMahon, whoever was in charge at the time, says, you know what? Let's make a couple guys lose their briefcase, fail attempt. So it's going to happen eventually for the women's, right? We'll see. So let me break this down. There are some good spots in the women's, okay? I'm not bashing the women's at all. I'm just not really invest in the women's Money in the Bank. I watched it. I'm just not invest. That's just how I feel. Okay. I was very surprised that Naomi won because I don't know. I guess because her character is at the next level. You know. Now another thing is, if McMahon was still in charge, her push like this will never happen. She'll be in the Money in the Bank, but she will never win it under him. But things had changed for the better or for the worse. You tell me. And what else? So here, let me just show you this. Like this is a little lunchbox, so it's like dangling. I'm just using my other hand for example, and then they were doing this for example. I don't know the play-by-play, but Nomi grabbed it, pulled it down from that um, chain or whatever, and all the other stuff. And I just noticed on a briefcase like this, they have advertisement, a Cash App. What the heck is going on with this company? I know it's TKO. They have so much advertisements last night. What unbelievable. Is this the future, or is this the doom of TKO? I heard they're broke, like I said. You like all the advertisements? I don't mind advertisements, but so much. You have advertisements on the Money Bank briefcase. You have money. You have advertisements and and that super ladder in the mat. What's next? They're gonna have advertisements for the ring gear for the wrestlers. I think I heard that. So I'm very happy. This is a good opener. Okay, not the ones I really was looking forward to, but I had a feeling it's gonna be between that or the men's. And men's usually end the show usually, but I will discuss that later on in this video. So please stay tuned. So we'll see if she's gonna cash it in very soon or not in the show. Okay, another one is I'm trying to remember all the darn details. Oh yeah, another one is it was no darn build up because on Saturday I think afternoon it was Dom got involved with that one wrestler. I can't really pronounce it, So he challenged him for the IC belt. Of course he won. Okay. Dom Dom is not going to lose the belt until the time is right. So, not no great build up. It's like I hate when WWE does this. They just put this match right together right away because we only have 4 matches before this show it was official. Then some things happened earlier in the night before Money in the Bank, so it's like a stare down, a little argument, you know what I'm saying? So the right person won Dom Dom. Now the next match, I'm trying to remember. I know the main event is the main event. Let me think here. Okay, Becky Lynch versus the former Intercontinental champion. It was a very good match. Okay, now did Becky Lynch really need a win? Be honestly, absolutely not, because she won a lot of titles. I don't know if she will ever won Intercontinental title because it's a new belt, so there's another thing off her bucket list. Is this feud over with? Probably not. So probably it's gonna continue all the way through SummerSlam, or maybe not. You know, I don't mind Becky Lynch, but I don't think she needs to beat her former tag team partner, tag team champion. You know what I'm saying? And then dethrone her. Not at Backlash, because I guess WWE wants to give the former Intercontinental champion her flowers, so they give it to her. But then she lost it last night. Whatever. I mean, it was a good match, but I don't know why they gotta give it to Becky. You know, this is the future. You know, Becky definitely is not the future of this company. You know, the reason I'm saying this because she has done it all. You know, I'm not ripping on Becky at all. That's just how my hot take is. You know, I'm very happy for her, and that's it. It was just an okay match for me, to be honestly. Now, the men's Money in the Bank briefcase. There's some great spots, unbelievable. See, once again, it was dangling, dangling, dangling. People are fighting over it like this, back and forth, back and forth. Everyone thought LA Knight is gonna win. You know, third time's the charm. Nope, he's never gonna win it. I am sorry. He always gonna be a mid carder. If they were gonna push him, they're gonna push him already. They're not gonna win him. Let him win it in his home backyard, right? No. And then we had a face turn. I hate you, Solo. So Solo got screwed. So most likely they're gonna duke it out probably later on this month. Maybe like a tournament. You know, they can be part of the tournament, and whoever wins that, will get a shot at their own brand at SummerSlam. We'll see. So I had a feeling that's gonna happen. It's so darn obvious, right? If you're a wrestling fan, you know. And then great spots. You know, Chad Gabriel, aka Gar, I can't pronounce the name. We all know it's the same person. So please don't argue with me, people. Everyone knows it's just a silly gimmick. He put that thing in his mask, try to get advantage. That didn't work. Thank God he didn't win. How you feel if he won it? It's like what happened a couple years ago. Otis won. Otis was not really a championship material, but they give him because against McMahon, like his character or whatever. That was a big L for McMahon. Whatever. Anyway, I thought Penta was gonna win because upcoming superstar in this company, but no, they gave it to Seth Rollins. I guess it makes sense in the long run. So now it's a 2-time Money in the Bank winner. And I really thought in my heart that we will get a distraction from CM Punk because they'll still have beef. Just a distraction, not just cost them the Money in the Bank winner, but the distraction, and eventually he will win it. So I don't know if Seth Rollins gonna cash it in right away or not. No cash-ins at all happened last night. I guess that's a good thing because usually in the past, like last year, the women's cash in right away, and I don't like when they do that. Wait it out, W. Why you are so impatient? Come on, don't do it at Money in the Bank. Do it later on. I know Money in the Bank is a good show, but do it later on. Look what happened to Seth Rollins when he first cashed it in. That was an epic match. I was there live. If that never happened, then people will be very upset. And heist of a century. I was part of history. You know, I think I mentioned it over and over like a broken record. But now for the main event. You know, all that good stuff. You have Cody Rhodes, who returned recently, okay, team up with Jey Uso, the champion of the Raw brand, versus John Cena and his partner Logan Paul. Now, no disrespect for Logan Paul, I love his entrance. Um, the little machine, I forgot what it's called. It was awesome, you know. So the right people won, but out of the blue, there's one guy came out of the way and speared or tackled John Cena. I thought it was a fan, but and then he used the belt and beat the crap out of John Cena. And guess who it was? R-Truth. R-Truth returned to the WWE. And I guess they're not going to call him R-Truth anymore. They're going to call him Ron Killings, his real name. And I also heard during a press conference that Triple H says it's all work. I don't believe that whatsoever. You cannot believe what they say. So in that press conference, and I guess they made an agreement like in 72 hours, and he's under the R Killings name instead of R-Truth. So the merchandise is everywhere. So that is lovely. So hopefully, it looks like he's going to have a serious role, hopefully. Because we have not seen this role since, the TNA days. Give him a title run, okay? That'd be nice. And hopefully he's on TV every time. You know, don't bring him back in the company and just use him whenever you want to give him a cheap pop. I don't want that, okay? The whole R-Truth thing was funny, but I think, in my honest opinion, it definitely ran into its course. So I want to see this heel thing. That'd be kind of hilarious. Like Monday Night Raw, he joined forces with John Cena. The whole thing was just a rouge. Oh man, people will be very, very pissed off. Can you imagine that? I know it will never happen, but I cannot imagine. But overall card, it was just a decent show. Decent. And I'm also glad that Mommy, Rhea Ripley did not become Mrs. Money in the Bank because she didn't need it. She was on top so many darn times to let somebody else become Mrs. Money in the Bank winner. See? The briefcase. Well, it's a lunchbox, but you guys get the drift. So overall, it was a good show. And also, the only reason Dom Dom won because outside interference from Lee Morgan. If that never happened, maybe Dom Dom will loses it. But that's just my hot take. The crowd was really insane because they had it beginning of the year when Netflix was on there. So Los Angeles, Los Angeles is a very beautiful city, and of course they have celebrities. You can't forget about the celebrities. So this ends it up with this, and I will return tonight. The return of wrestling news, wrestling topics, and all good stuff. Now follow me on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok. All my social media accounts will be down below for sure. Now, if you want to be part of my show, that'd be delightful. If not, don't worry about it. Now, how long do you think the cash-ins will last? The men's or the women? Do you think we'll see a very first women fail attempt? It's going to happen eventually, right? Or maybe not. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys tonight. Sorry to put the long video because I love review it the best I can.